So Absolute Martian Manhunter finally dropped, and this might just be the trippiest comic I ever read. I'm not gonna lie, they low-key cooking. They giving us something different with this one. But yeah, man, with that being said, let's check it out. Chapter starts off with John Jones caught in an explosion at a coffee shop. They find him effed up, so they take him to the hospital and he gets checked up and patched up. But the whole time, all that Agent Jones can think about is, why do people do the things they do? Why do some people become firefighters and others arsonists? Why do some people become doctors while others become killers? Why do two particular people fall in love? Hear, listen, comprehend me. The doctor tells him everything's good, he just has a little bit of swelling in the brain, a light concussion. Take a week or two off, you should be alright. All things considered, I'd say you're a very lucky man, Agent Jones. And we see the explosion. After that news, John tries to light up a cigarette, but Doc's like, we in a hospital, you can't light that shit in here. No? Then where the hell is all this smoke coming from? After that checkup, we see him walk out the hospital with his wife. Cleared for immediate return to duty? How? I think the doctor was distracted. Not all there. His wife is having an affair, and he doesn't know what to do about it. Poor guy still loves her. He told you all that shit during the exam? That seems unprofessional. His wife thinks all of this shit is insane. He was just in a building that exploded. It's a miracle that he survived at all. So why the hell would they want him to go into work tomorrow? That's the job, Bridget. How can you be so cool and nonchalant about it? Don't you understand we almost lost you? I need you, John. Tyler needs you. He asks if his son is okay. She lets him know everything's straight, and tomorrow they have their first meeting with their new speech therapist. We then learn that since John joined the task force, he hasn't really been around too much, and his wife misses her husband. He's like, alright, babe, I'll talk to Special Agent Nelson tomorrow, but this is the FBI. They don't just hand out vacations. We then cut to the FBI putting him on vacation with pay immediately. They tell him after everything he's been through, he needs to spend some time with his family. But John says, I'm okay, I'd rather work. During this convo, he thinks to himself, why do people do the things they do? Why does one person become a cop and another a criminal? Why do some people get up and get dressed and go to work faithfully every morning, and then one morning get up, get dressed, and go blow up a coffee shop? He tells Agent Nelson that he's working on 12 active cases and he can't take no time off. Are you sure you're okay? Back to normal? Absolutely back to normal. Shit, alright. This is a small office. If you're so hell-bent on working, I can't afford to stop you. Thank you, sir. Well, stick to your open cases. I don't want you anywhere near that coffee shop or anyone involved. That's Agent Newell's case. You're a witness, not an investigator. Understood? John's like, yes, sir, and goes right back to that coffee shop. He didn't give a damn what Agent Nelson was talking about. An inner voice starts talking. So how do I know that Newell hates me, thinks I'm cold, calls me the Martian to his wife? Martian, distant, different, alien, yes. This sounds like the first time Martian Manhunter heard the word Martian. But back to John, he searches the area looking for any signs, trying to figure out why the dude blew up the coffee shop. So he searches the coffee shop, goes to talk with the dude's mom, talks to their best friend, even talks to their neighbor. While doing this, he thinks to himself, how does he know the history between the bomber and his mom, his best friend, and the neighbor? Also, what's going on with that green smoke? He trips out having no clue how he knows. He finally makes his way home, but he drove past it 3 times not recognizing it, even though they lived there for almost a year. He feels like something is wrong with him. He thinks he's going crazy. When he walks in, he tells his wife he's feeling fine and lets her know that he got no vacation, capping his ass off. He looks at the food and even that shit is tripping out. He goes upstairs to check up on his son. He's playing with Play-Doh and he made his mom and himself. John's like, oh shit, where's daddy at? And the kid points to this. John can't go to sleep because all he can think about is that smoke. and of what's waiting for him in it. In the morning, he tells his wife that he has to get to the office early, but he's also gonna tell the office that he's gonna be late. While he's standing in this crowd, he starts thinking about a whole lot of shit. He goes to get checked up again at the hospital, and the doctor tells him that everything looks normal, he looks fine, saying he might just be stressed. We see the colorful smoke surrounding the doctor, and it's reading his mind. After this possible aortic dissection in 3, then the knife wound in 7, shattered pelvis in 4. Can't take much of this. Can't keep this up. After he heads to the bomber's mom's house to ask if there's any reason he could have done this, she tells him no, it had to be some sort of mistake. But as soon as she started talking, she started to smoke.
My Mikey was a good boy. A good boy. Visited mother every Sunday. Called 3 times a week. I know my son. Knew my son. He was a good boy. He wouldn't do this.
The smoke was pouring out of her ears like an angry cartoon character. So John starts breathing it in and gets access to her mind, seeing all the memories of her son, aka the bomber. The kid on his first day of school, him picking up flowers for his mother's birthday, and the crushed look on his face when he found out his dad wasn't coming home. John starts getting overwhelmed with all this smoke and he's coughing. So he leaves her crib to go get some fresh air. He needs to clear his head. But as he walks through the city, he starts breathing in the smoke of the people around him, getting access to all their memories too. The smoke is all over the place. The smoke is coming off librarians, social workers, corporate lawyers, accountants, construction workers. The smoke is all over the place, but no one seems to be bothered. The smoke is filled with laughter, office drama, grocery list, and all these thoughts are too much for John. And a cool green voice is saying things like, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. He thinks to himself, how can a voice be green? But it is. The voice is green, and it's waiting for me, always waiting for me in the smoke. I can feel it following me. 2 strides behind. I look around for some place to rest, but Middleton is like an alien planet. Fire hydrants, the arrangement and purpose of the roads, my own reflection, all mysteries to me. Bro is tripping out crazy like he's on some acid. He's wondering what the hell is happening to him. He starts running down the street, coughing, not knowing where to go. He can't even comprehend what's going on around him. What's this? Who's that? Who's talking? You, me, we are talking. Remember, man on fire, human flame? He thinks about the bomber and the coffee shop explosion. Too much is going on in his head and he falls on his back. And green smoke hovers above him. You surviving was not miracle. Me. Us. John talks to this voice like, what are you? Mine. Hunt. Kill. Save. Redeem. Healer. Now you, through the smoke, remember, look. We then get this panel followed by this one. But to understand what's going on, we have to activate Martian vision. And when we do, we get this. We're the Martian Manhunter, which was a cool ass comic feature where you put the page to light and you see this image. I was able to replicate it by doing some editing. The chapter ends with Martian Manhunter revealing himself to John. We don't know where he came from, how he got in John's mind. We don't know what the hell is going on. I'm sure we're all supposed to be confused about this chapter, so I'm excited to see what they cook up for issue 2. Let me know your thoughts on Absolute Martian Manhunter in the comments, and let me know if you want to see more. But on that note, I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.